computer, if you buy new, right? A new computer will not have Chrome installed on it, right? So how it is running on Chrome? So if you go here, mhm, yeah, if you see that this menu item is provided by the desktop. So this is an app menu. It's not the YouTube's menu. YouTube menu is this, right? So in this view, if you go, you can go to the tools, and it is running as a Chrome. You can see everything from a Chrome is here, right? So even without installing Chrome in my application, I can run a application and self-sufficient. I don't have to install a Chrome from outside or whatever is the limitation. So that is what is achieved here. So in an Android app or in a iOS, if you do not have a Chrome, right? So how will you run it? So that is where you have to develop a application that runs on a browser or a application that runs on that machine. But it has its Chrome inbuilt in it. You don't have to have it from outside. So that is why it is self-sufficient, and it is you can run without any failure, right? No, YouTube is just an example. YouTube. Hmm. Yeah. So I have mentioned the specific URL. In that place, you can mention your host wherever you have hosted your application. News channel. You can give a news channel there. Correct. 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 Yeah. You can do that. So those are available now with the JS frameworks. So that is why I was saying that with Angular now, this exe I have created through Electron. So I have given an example of Electron. So similarly, native script is giving us that similar feature. So I have not developed anything with native script as of now, right? So I gave an example similar to native script. Electron is also they are independent. They're independent. Yeah, they're independent. So what is my point here is that with Angular, if you develop an application or anything, that could be integrated with native script or PWA or Redux, what all I have mentioned here in this slide. So this could be integrated, and you can achieve a lot more than just a Angular or a web application, right? That is my point. So that is why that is the motive behind using Angular and going to the Angular, not going towards some other like a knockout or knockout or anything else. Right? Let's go to the next slide. Yeah, I'll say yes. Let's go next. So to make it much happening, I will take you to my website, right? Yeah. So I have. So this is an app, right? Not hosted it. So where it is hosted? So because I am running it, so it should be hosted somewhere, right? So where it is hosted? It is running in my local. I am serving it, right? ngserve. So serve what is doing is it is running a light server in my computer only. And here is what I am running. So you see localhost 4200. That is the site where I am running this application, and that is where you see this application here, right? So guys can see, right? So here we have a link for my details, and I am giving you a form, and I have a login page, right? If I say something and I want to log in, suppose I logged in, it opens me the web page. So I am not doing anything in the server side. So logging, redirecting, and stopping me and giving me the name here, right? Logging out and taking me back, the navigation, right? All is done through the UI only, through the client side only. So that is the advantage what we see with going with the framework. So your application is much lightweight. You don't have to depend
But
on server.
for login, it should have server side.
Sorry. Yeah, your question I didn't get. Sorry. It's okay. I will mute. Fine, fine. What is your question? Yeah, correct. Mhm. Hmm. Correct. Correct. That level of validation we will depend on the JSON data to be transmitted. Yeah. Still. Yeah. Some. Correct. 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 So that level of validation is dependent on the server side, and whatever bare minimum we can do here. Uh, right. Yeah. So this is this here. I want to show you one more thing here. Mhm. I'll keep it. So I can. So Angular gives us a way how you can see what all the components we have in this. So we have a. These are the components what could be used for debugging purpose, right? And also it gives you a this example. This is a Redux. So this is what I was mentioning in the first slide, right? It has integrated with Redux. So what happens when I have what it means is that you see I'm getting disturbance. How? No, it is about yeah. Okay. No. So so guys, you can see right. So in this page, I have checked this right marks username. What it does is it whatever I type here, right? It is masked. It is showing as dot. If I unmarks, it shows it back. This is just a yeah. It's not a. I will not say it's an Angular functionality. It is implemented in JavaScript. So what I want to point here is that any interaction I do in my application that could be recorded like a video. Like you record a video, you can record every interaction what you do here. So if I type here, if I write something, if I do click here, uncheck it or check it, you click the button, everything you can start the recording and record and send as a JSON data. I'll show you. So I'll show you. It will be much clear. So I had checked and unchecked. Then I checked it again. Then I unchecked. Right. Then I checked. Hmm, my browser is hung. Let me refresh it and show you. So the browser is hung actually. Yeah, closed and opened it. Now it is fresh. I'll go to the login page again. Viswajit has any question? Yeah. So correct. So what I was saying here is no, there is no question. Just it was a disturbance. Somebody was not mute.
Hi Avinash, this is Prashant.
Hi Prashant. Any
Yeah,
question you have?
yeah, I have one question. You
Tell
told
me.
me that whenever you have to manipulate it on the screen, there is some recording going on. That means the JSON data will be saved somewhere.
Correct.
Yeah,
I'll show you that.
that means
I'm
that
not
this is
shown
the
as of
no,
now.
no, no. This is the predefined function of AngularJS or what?
No. So when I say that Angular can be worked with RxJS or NGRX, right? So this is a uh, Redux, right? So if you get more about Redux, Redux
Okay,
gives you. So this is dev tool. So this is the NGRX store and
okay,
NGRX reducers. So that is in comes handy with Angular. You can integrate this with your Angular application.
okay,
You can
okay,
work with Redux. It is not
okay,
mandatory.
okay,
If you are using this as a feature in your application,
okay,
you can write your code. You can write your code that can record what application you have written here, right? So in this application, I have just made this checkbox to be recorded, right? Suppose
recorded
you
in the
have
sense I did not get you actually.
yeah.
Recorded in the sense.
I'll tell you. So what I want to record is how many times I have checked or unchecked my checkbox here, marks my
Okay,
user. So I
okay,
have checked. You see, there is a event happen here. So what is
okay,
this
okay,
event? It is saying that there is a users, there is
okay,
a e marks user as true. I made it
okay,
false.
okay,
So it is saying true is set to false now. I made
okay,
it true.
okay.
It is setting false is set to true.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, and
This is
you can yeah
yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell me. Yeah,
there are
sorry, I
many other
interrupted.
things. So there are many other things. You can see the entire JSON here. What all the data is
Okay,
passed
okay.
here.
This is done by RX.
RX, yeah, RxJS.
Okay,
So
okay,
it is integrated with my Angular app here, and this is
okay.
what I'm doing. And let me do a couple of times more. Right, I did
Yes,
so many times.
I
I
saw the thing.
can
Yes, yes.
export it. Yeah, I export it, and it is saving as a JSON. I'll
Okay,
open this. It has downloaded somewhere in my. I will open this guy. How it looks, you will not be able to understand much how it is
no, no,
here.
no.
So
Actually,
what
I
is
am
the
not understand the functionality. Actually, the integration of the
uh,
RX with Angular is, but
uh,
whatever you told me, I will understood it actually really.
understood, right? Now, how where will you use it? Where will you use it is you guys are following me, right? So suppose this was the end customer. So end customer was using it and he did some operations and he wanted this to be passed to the developers. He found there is a problem and
Okay,
he raised a ticket. And so he do not has to depend on the server. He do not has to have the same setup like when you are working on a heavy application you have
okay.
many other database dependencies or third party
Yes,
dependencies. You
yes.
don't have
Okay,
to have it. You can simply log into your local host whatever we have.
okay,
This is I am this is now I have developed I am opening as a developer, right?
okay.
So I will go to my form. So I know there is a problem with my login page. I went here.
Okay.
I will go to my dev tool. I will import. So he has mailed me whatever problems he had. Okay. So I will go to that specific JSON whatever he has sent to me.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. Actually, I got your point actually.
Hmm.